what's up with when do you know how to
navigate?
No, how do you turn it up? Yeah, like most men don't even respect the rules. Yeah, I got a question.
Yes.
So what do you think about a guy who RSVPs to a party?
Okay.
They receive the location.
Okay.
And then when they arrive, they with their homeboy.
They arrive and with their homeboy.
And their homeboy wasn't
did they pay or they came?
So this is notorious. This is happening a lot in the lifestyle.
You mean they came through with their homeboy?
So you RSVP to a party.
Right.
You pay for the party, one ticket. You get the location. You show up to the location with 2 people.
Oh no, they supposed to come through and pay too as well. Or you let that host know, hey, or your friend know, hey, you gotta talk to the host, let them know you coming through as well.
Why are a lot of males oblivious to safety when it comes into the lifestyle? A lot of males feel like, hey, I'm going to this party, so I'm going to take 2, 3 of my homeboys with me. Your homeboy don't have no profile page. Your homeboy, you get what I'm saying? When does it click that you are doing something extremely unsafe?
Yeah, that's
you're putting other people's lives on the line. You're giving someone else a location that they didn't pay for or whatever else. A lot of men should be banned from the lifestyle, if you ask me. And it's getting a lot worse. But that has happened notoriously this year, at least I say like a good 3 times. And I had to get to the point where I'm now threatening people. You have to remember that these are still human beings. Right. You don't just get locations and bring people wherever you go, especially when this is a discreet location. Right. You will get shot off the porch.
Yeah, and I think I've never been in that scenario before. If I'm going to come through, I'm going to come through solo or with my date. If a friend wants to come through, I'll introduce the host and like, hey, talk to the host. They're going to give you the parameters. I'll meet you there.
Yeah.
That's my lingo, my thing. So I haven't.
So I have experience, and me personally, not reading the room, and somebody wanted to come with me, and I brought someone with me, and they didn't fit the area. They didn't know the rules and really understand certain aspects. So instead of going back into doubling down on trying to teach them the rules and bringing them back, no, it's a dub. Period.
Yeah.
It's just, it was lesson learned. My apologies more so, and we just not doing that because not everything is for everybody. Right. Now, if don't say hypothetically, you say you're my man, you're my people. You're like, yo, bro, what you doing in that? Well, I'm going over here. Look, can I go? Sure, but hold on. I'm gonna give you this information. You can contact this person, and you can go. And I'm not driving with you.
Right. Yeah, you gotta be very mindful when you bring people into the lifestyle. That's a reflection of you. Yeah, your people are a reflection of you. Right. And I think a lot of people fail to understand that. Don't just bring your homeboys with you because at the end of the day, they may not fit the environment. They may be the guy that gets both of y'all banned from the parties. And then don't be the guy that have your boy just come get his rocks off. That's corny.
But not even saying, even with, a guy. It can go that way with a female. It's like you saying, hey, you know what? Cool, I'm coming out. I got this chick, she's single, you know what I'm saying? Oh, the ladies is free. Okay, cool. So you're not a couple. We established that.
We're just friends hanging out.
I'm bringing you single chick. Now, because she did come with you or that, and now she don't fit the real,
vibe for it.
So now you looking at her like, well, I done brung this free dummy here. You know what I'm saying? Or it put a bad taste in your mouth because now you're seeing things that you didn't like and didn't expect. So I became very objective on exactly who I would bring anywhere, whether it's male or female. If you with this shit's a no. And it's not, don't bring your nothing personal about you here. Come here blank slate.
Yeah, a lot of guys don't care to bring the ladies with them because the ladies is a damper or whatever else. And again, it happens with the ladies. There's ladies who try to bring guys in and the guys just they not doing what they supposed to do.
I tell people all the time, if you're going to bring a friend into this environment, talk to them, communicate to them. Hey, this is the situation. This is a LS swingers party. This is not a fuck party. This is the parameters. There's gonna be a host. They're gonna tell you when to dress down. They're gonna give you comments and details, what to do, what not to do.
Yeah.
You know, I recommend, ladies and gentlemen, if you're gonna bring a friend on that scenario, like we said before, let them know. Let that host know, hey, I got a +1. I got a +2. And that's, you know, sometimes the host, they're gonna tell you more the merrier. Just give them the detail. They're gonna let you know, yay or nay.
Yeah. And then again, if you guys are paying attention to how everything's connecting, that also is the guy that fucks up the ratio, because you didn't check in with the host. I already have a capacity with the single guys already, and now we got another one. So you get what I'm saying?
That's another +1.
That's another +1. So you guys are complaining about the ratio and fucking up the ratio at the same time. You get what I'm saying? Or better yet, let's go ahead and as of September 1st starting, I'm now buckling down on the single guys and how they RSVP. Another thing outside of bringing the extra person, I can see if you brought an extra female, cool, come on in. But you guys are bringing your homeboys. You get what I'm saying? That's totally different. Then on top of that, what was I gonna say? Not only bringing the homeboy, but when you guys come in here, it's dang, I'm losing my train of thought.
Variety of.
No, not variety. I'm having a brain fart.
It's okay.
It's gonna mess up my edit. But no, not after bringing the homeboy.
Bringing them in and just trying to get the understanding of when they're communicating to you, like, hey, this person is here. I brought somebody. They don't even talk to you, or is it like?
No, even after messing up the ratio. Another thing I was going to say, the guys, when they RSVP as a couple, and then they come to the door and there's no lady. That's another way to mess up the ratio. Yeah. So
because you're expecting the date, they expecting a +1.
Right.
Like, oh, okay, I understand.
Right.
I got a single.
Right. Yeah. So this is why I said.
I called in for, hey, I text y'all, I'm bringing a date. I got a honey with me.
Right.
I might bring a but she ain't here. I get it.
Yes. So those are the two main things that mess up the ratio, and why I don't have the empathy for that anymore. Because we as the people make the environment. Right.
And as a host, I agree. As a host, you're like, hey, make sure your +1 is coming with you. Yeah. You already know.
Because you should get turned away at the door. If you RSVP as a couple and I'm expecting you to come with your female and you don't have your female, you should be turned away. It's just that simple.
Because
it messes up the ratio.
Either that, or then if you do want to just be, if you're still trying to be nice, you're gonna have to pay the single man rate.
Yeah.
Because you're a single guy, you have, I don't know where was the disconnect with your partner didn't come or not, but if you want to stay, you're gonna have to pay like the other guys pay.
But this is where
fairly.
So this is where it messes.
Explain to the host, say, hey, I had a little complication with my old lady, whatever the scenario, my date, whatever the scenario might be, and we got mad.
And when you're on the way driving, that there's nobody in your car.
But I'm gonna tell my host.
I wouldn't want somebody who just got into an argument with a person in a party with me either.
Oh, that happens too.
That happens
too. Because your energy might shift, because now you're already coming intense.
Right.
Yeah.
After an argument, I don't care how much I'm trying to get it loose. My chick pissed me off. I'm pissed off.
Yeah.
I can try to shake it and bake it, but now I might
your energy is gonna be different.
You might be playing. You might get a little bit too what I'm saying, rough or whatever the case may be, because your brain isn't really here. This is just only a fix for whatever you try not to be. So it's like people should come in with a bubbly.
Enjoyment.
I've been in the environment, but I haven't been in it often. But it's like if you can see somebody that had a bad day and they trying to unwind.
You can definitely feel the energy in the room for sure.
You like, this person probably had a bad day.
I've been there a few times going to an event, or like if it's been a long tough week, or I exactly know what you're saying, to where I just had a tough day and just want to unplug, and I know I'm going to an LS event, and I know I'm just going to unload and just unwind.
And that's what I like the environment for. Yeah. I'm like, if I have a couple of female hosts that I love to support, and I'm just like, on my day off, even if they're having an event, I drop what I'm doing to go to their event, just so I can have that decompression and things like that. You know, exactly. You know what I mean? Just be able to sit around, even if you want to be naked, be in your lingerie, whatever, have your drinks, have your smoke, some good conversation, some good food, whatever else, and not have to worry about anything, you know? But I thank you guys for sharing that. But I wanted to express specifically certain things on this particular episode with the males, because these are the main things that seem to be the concerns, with the males, the ratio, the amounts, and basically how to approach women, you know, what to do. One guy asked me, what do we do about jealousy? What do you do when, say, for example, this might be a couple's question, but it can go for single guys as well. Say you're in a party, say you're new, right? And well, no, let's say both scenarios, newbie or veteran, and you guys have been to the same event, my event, at least 3 times or more, right? You see a female, you've been trying to holler at her for a while, you know, you doing everything, socializing, you're not putting no pressure on her, you just being that good guy. And then she's like, I don't play, you know, I'm just a voyeur, you know, all these things. I mean, you know, anything to just not be touched, right? And then you turn your back and she playing with him. And you're like, well, I thought you told me, and
that's when I know she's just playing games. She wasn't feeling my energy really. I'm not going. That's when you call. That's exactly what you said. It's personal preference. She wasn't feeling my energy, but she's still being communicative, talking to me, vibing with me. But she didn't want to play. That's fine.
So what do you?
If I see that energy, she's doing that towards my brother here. That's okay. I'm not going to knock it.
Shouldn't be jealous.
So exactly. Before we go there, right? Explain to the jealous man why he shouldn't be jealous. So the jealous man, right?
That's tough because
the jealous man wants to navigate the way that you are navigating, but he hasn't gotten to that point yet in the lifestyle. He's trying to figure out the jealousy part out. You get what I'm saying? For him, it's just like, all right, well, bitch, fuck you. I'm on to the next. He doesn't have that yet. It's like he has a prize sitting in front of him. He wants to conquer it so bad, but he's not. He's getting the friend zone. He's getting friend zone, but he wants to play.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? But she playing with everybody else but him.
So inside of an LS, party or lifestyle with itself, it shouldn't be jealousy. It should just be. Like, it's
open mind.
Yeah, open mind.
I agree.
Not everybody is going to want to play with you, as Tony explained. They're not going to want to play with you all the time. But you shouldn't feel a ways because, like, plenty of fish in the sea. There's going to be something for you eventually. To have that attitude versus being jealous that she wants to play with him. Maybe it was something about him. Or maybe there was something that wasn't about you. It shouldn't make a difference because you didn't come here for one person.
Yeah.
I feel like the people that are in a lifestyle, aren't they here for a group experience or experience to meet others? So becoming fixated on one person that doesn't want to play with you, you really into this for something completely different.
Right.
Or especially if they're getting upset, I think that sometimes they might need to be, especially if you see it, they might need to be pulled aside like, yo, bro. Move like that. There's other beautiful, like you said, beautiful woman here. Just vibe out. Understand you. She had a moment with you. You might have had a moment with her, but she's not feeling that energy. And she went that way, that brother.
And males have to pay attention to what a female's preference is too.
Yes.
Because we had a situation like this and come to find out she wasn't even into black men.
Wow.
So that's the reason why she was giving him conversation.
Personal.
And then went and that was another thing. So you have to understand there is a culture shock in the lifestyle as well. There are certain groups of people that only want to deal with certain groups of people. You get what I'm saying? Like
But
the
isn't that
swirl.
interracial. They do have interracial
They,
parties.
and they have specific interracial parties, and there's people that won't go to anything else but interracial parties. You get what I'm saying?
And usually that's known within the icebreaker when you start communicating with everybody. Like, hey, what's your fetishes, or what do you like? What's your kinks, or whatever your levels are? Sometimes that get announced openly to make everybody comfortable.
So while he was jealous, you jealous over a female that
they don't even like that flavor. Wow. Yeah,
you know, you wanted something, right? But she wasn't supposed to explain to you and say, "Hey, I'm not into black guys." You know, I'm not into. She's not supposed to say that to you. She's supposed.
Maybe the white guy was her first one. Maybe she wanted she was in for a different experience.
Right.
I already know what black was like. Maybe I want to try something different.
And that's another thing. When you come into the environment, what you wanted at the last party might not be what you want at this party.
Wow.
And another thing is
next
a lot of
males,
want
Asian women.
Yes,
I don't know.
Yes, and a lot of males, they do come into the event and they want repetitive stuff. And I've been telling a lot of guys often, when you guys come here,
what do you mean by repetitive?
Repetitive mean, for example, me, right? As a player, no, I like to smash and trash. I like to. You get what I'm saying? One time get out of here. Like I saw, I conquered, and I don't care what else is going on.
One time is fine with me.
Because I'm good off that. If you're doing it right, you might be able to, you know what I'm saying?
Look, it's like playing a game, smash or pass.
Yes, but I like variety. I like variety, especially in this environment. When you are a swinger, you want to do different things. You get what I'm saying? So at the end
of the flavors of ice cream, different flavor that might be.
Listen, I have guys getting mad at me. I'm talking about as much as I host, right? Every single week, the same people. I get my regulars, which is a blessing. But every single week,
for real.
Yes.
You have regulars that already they played so many times. Well, not even say they played, but they've been in an environment with each other so many times.
Mm-hmm.
They are now just comfortable with each other in general.
Yes.
I've been there many times.
So having you being the host, you don't really have to host them.
Right.
They already know. Now they just.
And that's what I like to build. I like to build the community because that gets it's not saying that I don't want to host, but I miss the days where I was able to host and have fun at the same time. Right. When you don't have that community, you are like babysitting just about because you have to help people navigate. You're being approached all the time with 1,000,001 questions. You get what I'm saying? Exactly. And that's exactly how I walk around with my get out of here. Go play.
Get your hands off me.
Yeah, go play. Get out of here.
You have a paddle present to give the ass whooping.
That's it. Listen, I appreciate the paddle.
It's like you smacking them all. Back up.
I appreciate the paddle.
That's funny.
Yeah, so you have to come into the environment and understand that each experience is different. Yes. That's it.
Physical boundaries is another thing that I did learn with now getting into LS it's like you can't just walk on somebody and just start grabbing and groping on them.
No,
that's not it. Because even as a male, I don't want no chick running up on me to my aid. What you doing?
Right.
Yeah.
Underhand me, man.
It goes both ways. Don't be like this. I can tell you to grope me or touch me. Like
you might not be not be what I'm looking at.
Exactly.
I have
preference.
I like that.
So if the wrong thing want to come and be like, hey, how you doing? I want to be nice. I'm still gonna be flirtatious and be cool because I don't want to offend you, but I don't want to bend you either. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you do have to learn that boundary. That goes for everything and everybody. Especially being in such a environment where the wrong gesture can turn into a charge.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You have to really be on some. Hey, how you doing? You know what I'm saying? Do you mind if I engage with you in this way, or do you mind if
may I touch you? Can I?
Even sitting down, you should ask.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, somebody sitting here, you mind if I sit down? Hey, how you doing? Yeah. You feel me? Don't just assume you might be sitting. She might
have a date.
I touch somebody's shoulder, like, I'm sorry, can I touch you?
Yeah, my bad.
That, as a lifestyler, that becomes second nature to you, and that's when you got it. Just even a simple touch, you be like, oh. I broke a rule. You know what I'm saying? Most people who are not indulged like that be like, You know, and I'm like,
and they don't know, or not.
Yeah, and the shoulder. Let me tell you something. The shoulder is not an innocent thing. Right. Anybody touching your body is not innocent. It doesn't matter how innocent they portrayed it to be. It's just you don't touch anybody's skin without their permission. Period.
I'm a male, and I remember, I'm in a I was at an event, and I didn't even need to do it. Like somebody went to tap me to ask me something. I was like, oh. And you just what's up? What's up? Because it's like
you don't
cut you off guard because it's like you're in a place, and then you also
especially in the zone. You might be in the zone with that person. You might be
even after the dress down, the lights are low. Right. So you touching me out of the shadow. You know what I'm saying? You turn around.
It's dark. It's
a certain lit. It's like little creepy hand.
Yeah.
Like who's this type?
It's like you could be standing here, right? And my back turns. Like look right now. So it's a shadowy area. So somebody come reaching their hand. You looking over here talking like you need to talk. Oh, you good?
A lot of guys do that. They come in broke. They come and touch shoulders. The biggest thing for me is the hand around the waist like this.
You didn't ask me, could you touch me just But certain people, it's you know what I'm saying?
No, it's not okay.
No. What I'm saying, not saying certain people's like we have a rapport. Like
no, it's not okay.
Right now, we're talking.
No, it's not okay. So even as a host, and I've been saying it often, even though we have a community, even though you come see me on a regular, I love you and I appreciate you. Still don't fucking touch me. You have to ask me every time you see me. Every time it's a brand new situation. It doesn't matter if we played. It doesn't matter any of that. That's one of the things that I wanted to express on this episode. Boundaries. A lot of single males think that, hey, I saw you one time. I played with you one time. We connected one time, and now it's a go.
It's on
because you know what? You go walk in that door next party, and I'm gonna be on to the next mic. You get what I'm saying? And now you getting the jealous. You know what I'm saying? And you now have a different perspective of what the lifestyle really is. Because while you're thinking that you're collecting them, this is not the vanilla world. We're not looking for intimacy. We're not looking for those things. Although you can get it.
This is catch and release.
Yes, if that's what you're looking for, listen, your husband or your wife might be in the lifestyle. It depends on how you're connecting. But as a swinger, I'm true to myself. I'm not here to connect with one person. I'm here to connect with like-minded people and possibly bounce around. You get what I'm saying?
And network and see if that energy is there.
Right, exactly. So, every single time, I want to make that clear. Yes, every single time, male or female. Do you mind if I touch you? Yes. I might not be in the mood today. Right. I might have let you slide last week, didn't say nothing to you, but this week you trying me. You get what I'm saying? It's a lot of logistics going on with that. And on top of that, as a host, imagine multiple guys. Hey.
And they always,
hey, you need help with anything? You need help with anything? You need help with anything? Yeah, and I'm just like, go away. Go do something with your life.
It's like buying a new toy and it says feel. That's how it sounds. Like everybody just picking it up and just like,
but it doesn't make it right. As a host, regardless of how much that's not, as a female and as a host, I know that is not a kind gesture. You are initiating that you want to play with me in some way, shape, or form by doing this.
So
you get what I'm saying?
When you first walk into let's say, a person arrives, they arrive and it's hey, how you doing? You know what I'm saying? Just the greeting.
You only get to touch me at the door when I hug you.
I called you
I hug everybody that walks in the door.
So that's different from when you're now
right.
So yeah.
But then when you get past that, hey Taz, it's good to see you. Let me hug you again. I've never been hugged so many times by one person in a party in my life. Like literally, I get like 30 hugs from the same person.
Interesting segue. Because of the Ellis community, how do you feel about the natural greeting hug? Because I greet
everybody at the door, and it is natural and it's respectful.
Right.
But you have some guys that try to grab your butt and rub down. So I can tell you,
church hug off the hey, what's up? Like it's not a full embrace. I shouldn't be squeezing you like I'm about to.
Oh no, when you come in that door,
like, hey, how you been?
When you come in that door initially, I want you to feel like that. Because you coming into a real loving environment. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but on the way out, that's when the motherfuckers try me. On the way out, when I give him my hugs on the way out, oh yeah, you had such a good night.
Oh wow.
You know, I hope to see you again. And I'd be like, bro, get the fuck out. Like this is not even at this point in time, I'm not giving any more hugs going out the door. All of y'all just get the fuck out. When it's time to get out, just get out. I ain't even giving no fist bump. You guys can get out.
The first hug is like cool. The goodbye,
the goodbye,
I'm my G, good night. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna holla at you because it's over now.
Yeah,
it's time
and you
gotta
be very and you have to be very careful as a female host with the single males because everybody doesn't have security. You know what I'm saying? I think I do pretty good with karate chopped in the neck. You know, but my security is where you least expect it. You know, my environment is secure, even when you think it's not secure. It's secure. Okay, it's like a fucking vault. Okay, but my thing is when the guys do that, damn, every time I say something, I lose my train of thought today. Not good.
They try to approach you or grope you.
Yeah, so after the parties, when they're leaving, the single guys, now if they, outside of the hugs, they're now using other tactics. Hey, I lost my cell phone. Hey, my ride is not coming yet. Hey, you know,
try to stay longer.
Yeah, one guy fabricated something about a stolen something, and it wasn't.
Wow.
Like just so he could
hang around. Hang around.
It's a lot of tactics. Notorious. The single guys that is the most scariest, the most dangerous, are the ones that don't want to leave. And they wait till everybody else, they try to put on their shoes last, put on everything last, and wait for everybody else to leave, and then ask to play with the host. Ooh. And there was one guy, a very, very scary situation. He didn't really speak English like that, you know what I mean? He did enough, but again, I'm not naive to those situations. A lot of people who speak other languages speak English, okay? Yeah. So they just choose not to do that in that moment, if you get what I'm saying. So you understand, you're coming in an environment, you understand what you're doing, exactly. So he just kept saying, 5 minutes. Get the fuck out before you lose your life in 5 minutes. I hate to say it like that, but at the end of the day, when you put yourself in that type of environment and you think that a female is a damsel in distress or she can't protect, why would you want to do that? Why would you want to entrap a female like that in an enclosed environment? You're a stranger to her and you're trying to grope on her after everybody left. You must want to be attacked. Yeah. Like I don't know what else. I don't know what else you want a female to react. So single guys, be very, very careful. You could get really hurt in the lifestyle. And I've seen it a few times. And don't think that you can only get hurt by men. There are women out there who can surely protect themselves. Like seriously.
Bust their ass with no problem.
No problem. Yeah. So be very, very, very careful of what you're doing, who you're doing it with, who you're bringing it to. Don't bring your homeboys to this place because at the end of the day, while you're thinking about your homeboy getting his rocks off, I'm thinking about your homeboy coming back here and robbing the shit out of me or doing something else, or maybe coming here and doing, I don't know. People have criminal records, all types of stuff. You know, you try to vet as much as possible, but the reality is the single guys run the lifestyle. You guys are the lifestyle. You guys are the vibes. The ladies don't even move without the fellas, to be honest. So the better you guys are, the more single ladies come out. The more single ladies play. It is logistics. You get what I'm saying? So
to make it more comfortable for you, and it works both ways.
Yes. So if you feel like your lifestyle experience is not working for you, then try something different, because I'm going to tell you now, from the experience that I'm going through and being hands-on all the time and seeing what's really happening, the lifestyle, the men are literally running the lifestyle. If you can get your females to be on the same page the way that you guys are, it would be so much better.
Don't be that one guy.
Don't be that one guy keeping your right. And don't be that dude that's holding your female hostage. Yeah. If you go bring her to this environment, then let her fully explore the environment. Yeah. Don't come here with no jealous stuff. Right. Don't come here trying to watch her every 30 seconds.
Handcuff.
Yeah, tell her who she can play with, who she can't play with. If that's the case, then don't don't bring her here. Because I'm going to tell you now, I'm going to steal your bitch.
No,
Yeah, I'm going to steal your bitch, and I'm going to put her around the room, and I'm going to play around with her too. So at the end of the day, and that's
so
what
I learned that too.
Oh,
so
I'll get you single guys, I will steal your bitch.
So
especially they like
I know
in my environment, oh yeah.
So I know a couple, right? I know a couple, and they talk to me about their dynamic, whatever, and the male doesn't want his girl playing with people, but he wants to play.
Okay.
Or says, okay, well then you only can play with females. And so I said to the females, like, listen, how does that make you feel? Like, well, I don't find it fair that he can play with females, but I can't play with males. Why should I be subjected to only having
So why take it?
So I said, if you can't come to a middle ground where you both are receiving what you want from these events or being in these environments, then neither one of you should be able to play.
Right.
Because
it should be fair on both sides.
Yes.
At some point, this is going to become a weighted scale, and you're not going to want him to play, and then now y'all both just there for no reason.
Right.
You can't have things that you want, and this person doesn't want you to do, but they're having their way. It's only going to drive your relationship apart.
Right. You're absolutely right about that.
And it didn't take. It's not rocket science to know that.
Yeah.
And that me being new, just knowing that and listening to it, I'm like, no, that sounds like a sliding scale. I wouldn't want that.
Right.
Yeah. A lot, and a lot of the males are like that. I see it so much, and I see the women, they want to come and they want to let loose, and these guys will not let them. And I try to convince these females, I don't want to go against the grain of anybody's relationship. Y'all dynamics is your dynamics, but the reality is, because I'm a host that's promoting freedom, because I'm a host that's promoting, your self
energy.
No, not even that. You just self-empowerment. You get what I'm saying? The last thing I want is anybody caged in my environment. So that's why I said a lot of the females are protected here, because I will dissect that in a heartbeat. If I see couples come into this environment and they are not on the same page, I am going to intersect that. When I say right away, I'm going to find out who's violating. And half the time, I don't even have to do that, because the minute they walk in the door, they're immediately unhappy because they have a situation that they're at a crossroads. So now I have one party pulling me in the bathroom saying, hey, my boyfriend doesn't want me to do this, that, and the other. What can I do?
Wow. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then, or the guy might pull me to the side and say, hey, I got my girl here, but I really don't want her playing with these other guys. And I'm looking at both of them like, fuck y'all telling me for? Because none of y'all rules fly up in my shit. Because if I wanted to go ahead and intersect, that's what I'm going to do. So then I start stealing your bitch, and then I start fucking your nigga, and then I start doing the other stuff. Now we all together. We just one kumbaya ass family. So what we go do is we go X this jealousy out. We go, and they come back.
And
they come back because you have somebody here that's helping you navigate. I'm not babysitting. No. I'm not. So I'm not babysitting. What you need to do is you need to shake the table. You need to throw the wrench. Okay, so y'all a couple. I'm a female. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? I'm gonna go over here with her because I like her. I'm gonna take her over here with me. We go have some fun. What you gonna do? I'm the host. What are you gonna do? This is what I want from my environment. I know it feels violated. I know it feels disrespectful, but you brought her to an environment that is not conducive to what I'm promoting or what I'm even standing for. So if you're going to be here, we're going to rearrange a few things. And by that time, the lady's like, oh my God, thank you. I had such a good time. That nigga might be a little salty. You know what I'm saying? But you know what? But at the end of the day, the fact that his girl had fun, it makes them feel some type of way. Like, you know what? I ain't even mad at it. Seeing her happy made me happy. I might not have been the best of, feelings as far as letting her go out and explore. But after now seeing it, I got to work something out with myself. You get what I'm saying? You got to send that guy home with something to think about. You don't have to be disrespectful to him. You can still, next party, I won't be intervening. Next party, y'all on your own. Right. Yeah. But at least y'all know for next time what to do.
I think that's a comfort level as well, because of that two dynamics of the relationship. They need to say, hey, we're going to be in this environment. It's going to go down.
Yeah.
They need to express that straight up.
Right. I love
Before they hit the door,
it's one of those.
I like, listen, I know this cool host. She likes the vibe. The energy is going to be there. It's going to kick up to level 10. You're going to see it.
Right.
You're going to feel it, and just go on.
Yeah.
Go play.
Yeah. So, fellas, I just wanted to let you guys know that we are. Oh, you have a question? Okay.
Yeah. What's the worst experience that you've seen so far in the lifestyle, for both of you, and what do you expect out of the lifestyle? So far, what have you seen that you didn't like, and what do you expect?
Okay. You want to go
It's
first?
the dynamic of that couple.
Yeah, it's usually
That type of dynamic of I want to play, but you can't. I don't like that.
Yeah.
That's not cool. That's why you here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the biggest.
I don't
thing.
want to be in that. It's like if I bring my female, say, hey, have your way. Don't bring no female that nobody can have their way with either.
Right.
You should have kept her at home.
Mm-hmm. And you guys are hearing it from the male's mouth themselves, because again, you waited so long for it. I'm like, they got to express themselves, because it's not just the host. This is what I've been explaining inside the events of why things are off the way that they are. You get what I'm saying? Don't blame me for the ratio being off. Don't bring your homeboy.
Right.
Show up with your wife or your girlfriend. You get what I'm saying? Don't bring the chick that you don't want to be played with. You get what I'm saying? There's
you don't
things.
want to play with your wife, then bring your friend.
Right. You
That's
guys
usually-
create the environment, you know?
Usually that's the toughest dynamic I've seen, where people bring their girlfriend or wife to an LS event. Great example, I went to a takeover event, a hotel takeover party, to where they brought their girlfriend, and they just arguing all the way through from entrance to get into their room, and you can hear them and it kills the vibe.
Don't be that couple.
Yeah, and it kills the whole energy. That's the worst thing I've seen.
Mm-hmm. I agree. That's a collective across the board. I agree with that.
So what do you want out of the lifestyle?
What I want in the lifestyle, just openness within myself, a comfort level to be understanding between that lady I'm with, and enjoying that level of, me reaching up to different levels of the LS.
I got a veteran question.
Yes.
That to piggyback. So, what would you say? What was one thing that you came in as a newbie with the lifestyle that you were able to iron out the wrinkles, and you're like, that's something that helped? What made you grow in the lifestyle? Something that you were struggling with in the beginning, but now it's just like I'm still sailing.
That's a good one. I would say from just viewing the sessions, I would say seeing the actual session between bondage and just being comfortable with impact play. I'm into impact play. I like it, I enjoy it very much. Just watching the sessions from that, from events, and parties.
I don't know what that means.
So impact play meaning whether from paddling or from flogging, is physical contact play with that person you're with. Communicating hey, this is going to be happening. They're going to explain the levels of impact play, what they might want, or their part of their body. They might be flogging just on their legs.
Would you be willing to come on for another episode to impact play?
Sure.
Look out for that. We're going to go ahead and
I learned something
do a
new.
follow up with that.
Yeah.
Tough. What do you?
What I'm getting what I need from the lifestyle right now. Information.
I like that. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that.
It's like
Fist pump it all. Don't let me hang it.
Of course.
I can't tell you what I want from the lifestyle because I'm too new to even know what the lifestyle really is. This man has over 20 years of experience. Has 20 years experience. I have zero. So that means there's no telling what I'm going to want in 20 years if I'm even still involved. So right now I'm just evolving as I learn. So right now it's just absorbing everything. Learning things. I just learned.
So you're more like energy. You're feeling the energy and the vibes.
What did you expect coming into it?
I didn't expect anything because when you expect things, you make asses. So.
Yes. Yeah. That's a great way to go, and that's how you do it. You don't come in expecting anything.
Just learn, just flow as you go. Flow as you go.
Yeah.
Somebody who I trust was like, "Hey, come by and just check it out," and I'm still just checking it out.
Yeah.
So it's like I didn't want to have any expectations because if my expectation was anything, I thought I was walking in the eyes wide shut. If you ever seen that movie?
Yeah.
I mean, I thought.
Yeah. And it can be like that. It can be like that.
I've seen those levels.
I didn't know what to expect. or I don't know if it's going to be a Diddy party. I don't know what's going on.
Right.
So instead of thinking it's anything that people talk about or the imagination can grow it into, no, I'm just going to come here and shut my mouth and watch. Pay attention, see what's going on. Because they talk about all these things. They don't talk, you see this stuff, but nobody talks about the rules. You don't know that there are rules. You think people just out here playing. Right. You think everybody's in here wild digging. No, that's not it.
That's when you get caught up.
There's levels to this. Yes,
you think you're gonna walk in a party? Oh shoot, she ain't smash somebody, just jump in there, grab and go. No, boy, you ain't about to do that.
Right.
Nah, you must get your head knocked off because you don't know who that belongs to.
Right.
She could be single. She could be for everyone. You don't know, so you can't just assume.
Yeah. So and that's another thing. Careful, there's a big difference between the LS events and brothels. Brothels are paid women, prostitutes, and the guys comes for that.
For a good gangbang if you're gonna throw one, but but just not everything is like that. Just because this woman or person may be engaging in 2-3 people, those may be handpicked by her.
Yeah,
you're not just gonna jump in there and just be. Because you don't know her, she don't know you. You don't even know if that's okay. Go ahead and get kicked if you want to.
Right. I agree.
Can I ask another question?
Yeah.
So, as a person from the outside, as players, would you want to host your own event, or is it too much of a task starting with Tony?
I've actually hosted my own event a few times. I've hosted parties and helped admin for parties. I've hosted and admin for different groups.
So you know the struggles that she has to
go through. Absolutely. It can be ups and downs, and the fun part is, like she said, is networking and just getting to know comfortability in yourself and say, hey, I'm willing to do this, and say, okay, I'm comfortable within this group. I know what people I want to bring in this event. I know the parameters. I know what kind of party I want to throw.
Right. And
that what makes it exciting. Sometimes I might be a new host, but hey, I might do this hot theme event that everybody would love, and the key thing is just make it inviting and comfortable for those people that's going to come in. Worry about the other little things later, whether it's a ratio of men to women, you figure that part out as you go along.
Yeah,
that's part of being.
Don't worry about nothing behind closed doors. I just buy a ticket and just make sure that you're going to a good host. The host will make sure that you have a great time. The host will make sure that the environment is safe. The host will make sure that you have everything that you need. You don't have to be nervous. And I'm not knocking your nervousness or anxiety or curiosity, because we all have it, especially if you're new and you're unfamiliar with what's behind the closed door. But the reality is, again, I can only have empathy and sympathy, but so far, you'll go out there and you'll buy whatever and get scammed out in the vanilla world. You get what I'm saying? Everybody's not doing that to you. I actually care, and I'm actually an honest stand-up host. And again, I care about the ratio. Right. I care about the couples and how people are being treated. I care about how I'm being treated. It's a lot going on. But I definitely appreciate you guys, joining me.
Any answer from seeing her firsthand?
Seeing what she
would you think you can host? Like, you think it's that easy?
No, I just have a lot of experience with a lot of stuff. I did events, I did parties, I didn't have these.
You've done hosting, so you know what to do.
Yeah.
But it's just there is a big difference between a vanilla event party and an LS party. But the difference in between them isn't that great. You just gotta know the rules.
And it's a lot different when it comes to business too. Yeah. And that's why I said don't.
I can't do what she does the way she does.
Yeah, you can't really discredit. At the end of the day, there are some hosts that are branding. Like I said, people at FetLife and SLS and stuff didn't pop up overnight. There are people that started out just like us and kept building and building and building. And that's what I'm doing. Maybe in different aspects of different roles, but I'm still in the lifestyle genre. You get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you want to make sure I appreciate you guys coming to join.
But not the. If I was to throw an event, I wouldn't do it without her. I would say that.
There you go.
I wouldn't. I would.
That's how much a great host she is.
I wouldn't do it without her.
I would get her input. I would ask if she would be partake or help me.
I appreciate that.
Because I wanted to go right.
Yes.
And I
wanted to go
know all the rules. Just because I know a lot of people doesn't mean
it's gonna go.
And like I said, in the beginning, a lot of people do ask me to, questions about curating, consultations, stuff like that. And as of right now, I've just been giving out jewels. I genuinely want to see people win, but I want you guys to also understand that I'm also building my own life. I am branding. So I'm going to get to a point where if you need these things, it's going to be in a professional type of manner and setting. Right. That means if you want to, eventually you're asking me to build you as my competition, and that's real. Mm-hmm. So if that's the case, then I have to mentor you or whatever else. And yeah, you got to either you're going to pay for the information or we're going to collab and watch each other be great. But as of right now, I'm going to tell you, I've had that situation in the lifestyle. Men and women have been approaching me often, again, asking me, and it's just, hey, you guys cannot get free information out of me. It's just that simple. So don't even approach me anymore about it. Yeah, I will charge consulting fees. Yes, because I'm very big on the environment. I'm very big on the quality, as you guys know. I'm always trying to find little funky gadgets. My thing in the environment is toys. So I'm always in the toy store. As you can see, I'm always pulling out my drawer. I'm always messing with people with my stuff. So that's what I like to do. Right. So everybody runs their environment differently, I have helped out a few people, with their events and help them get started. And I always say, don't do it exactly the way I'm doing it.
Find your own niche.
Yes, exactly. Put your own touch on it.
Put your own touch on it. Like you said, find your own niche, find your own flavor to make it comfortable for you and make it your style if you're going to throw a party or host a party. Right. And just to run it back, it sounds good. You look at the flyers and you add up the numbers and the people and the calculations of what you think might be. But again, if you cannot survive in your regular 9 to 5, if you are the person right now coming to your job every day, you got attitude, don't want to do nothing, you ready to quit, then don't start nothing else. Because at the end of the day, it's the same exact thing, except you're taking on the whole boatload yourself. Yeah, all right? So you are the general manager, the operations manager, the CEO, you're all of it, all the above. And you're not going to get the help that you think you're going to get because, again, people are going to live vicariously through you. So they like the idea of it, but when it comes to actually exposing it, they're going to be like, no, I got kids. No, I got this. I got this. Well, don't step into my sexual environment because I'm not hiding from anybody. I'm building. I'm doing what I love. I'm doing what I'm not afraid to do. Don't come over here. Don't come over here. Yeah, don't come over here. So I definitely appreciate you guys. Again, we got Tony, we got Tef, and the newbie versus the vet, the host in between. I appreciate all the compliments and the love that you guys have given me. We got Holes in the background, wonderful videographer with the questions, the whole nine. He is the life of this podcast. So without him, I am nothing to you. Okay. So again, we're gonna share, comment, subscribe wherever he puts it on the screen. You know how it goes. And
lifestyle drop box.
Yes. And again, I don't so the podcast is not something that's gonna be often. I'm using it as educational purposes. So whenever I have a guest, whenever I have something important to say, I'll go ahead and put it out there. But I don't want to give you any type of bullshit. I don't want to give you any type of saturated stuff that other people are doing. This is not American Idol. We're not doing clown shows and jokers. We're not doing that.
We put on masks?
No. I mean, listen. In the event, and please, don't be afraid to come on the podcast. Although you guys have identities. Although you guys have identities to protect, you're more than welcome to wear your mask. But again, I'm only promoting those who are basically free. Do not do anything that you do not want to do. Don't come my way if you are in that turmoil. And if you are in that turmoil, then I will help you out of it. But once you're out of it, I
would like to say something.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, y'all new to this lifestyle, you will see things that will be going on. Don't engage in nothing that you're gonna regret. Mm-hmm. Because it will follow you wherever you go. Right. So if you don't want to do certain things, just do not do it.
Yeah.
Right. Approach correctly and appropriately.
Yeah. Don't.
Small world.
Yeah. It's a small community. I'm coming to realize, and when you get out there, don't be out here doing things trying to think, oh, people ain't going to talk about these things.
And they shouldn't, but they do.
But
and that's the thing.
Right.
They shouldn't, but they do.
Don't engage in certain activities if that ain't what you're going to be okay with in your normal life.
Be comfortable with your sexuality. Be comfortable with what you're doing that night. Don't do anything in the dark. This is not the dark life.
Oh, yeah.
This is not it. This is just really you just being free.
Right.
At the end of the day, you are not allowing the world to pick at what you love to do, regardless of whatever it may be. Right. So don't think that this is a secret world. You hide here. No, you don't hide. You actually do the opposite. You open up and you tell people, this is me.
Within yourself.
Right. This is me. Accept me for me. And if you don't want to accept me for me, I got a whole community on this side that will. And that's it. You keep it pushing. You separate yourself from the vanilla world. We offer everything on this side that you can get from that side. The one thing that I notice people are struggling with is love. Again, you can find love in the lifestyle. You just have to navigate different. You got to open up differently. You have to do things. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So don't be afraid. But again, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Again, like, share, comment, subscribe, and we are out.
Alrighty.